Okay, this is a short continuation of working with frames and fonts. I had talked about adding extra things, and specifically because of the way this was spaced out. And sometimes you have an image you don't want to change the background on for whatever reason. So again, I made the duplicate and resized this. Now these I created. You will note here I have two different canvases up. To do that, I literally just had the one open, file, new, I created another one. I went to Window, Arrange, and it allows you to choose how you want these configured. Again, this is just preference for me. You don't have to do it this way. I just am kind of a dork and this works for me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and create a new layer. I'm going to close that one or specifically make it invisible just so it's not distracting. I'm going to click on M for marquee. And I have this selected. Instead of being a rectangle, we have it as an elliptical marquee. And Photoshop does this cool thing. If you hit Shift and then drag your mouse, it will make a perfect circle for you using this function. You can make it huge, you can make it tiny, whatever works for you. For this one, we'll make it tiny. I'm going to click Edit, Fill, which again, Shift F5. Select the foreground color, which I did have chosen beforehand because I had just done this. Select, deselect, just so it's no longer got those teeny little dancing ants. For this one, I'm going to duplicate the layer. There we go. And V for my move tool. I'm going to come down on the dot because I know the one that it created is right on top of it. There we go. Now we have two of them. I'm going to merge these two layers together. And then I will duplicate again. And again, this way I am moving a fewer number of things. Duplicate. I have less to worry about lining up, and it's easier for me with that many more than just one at a time. Probably just a mindset thing for me. If I can grab hold of that, there we go. All right. And same thing. Merge layers. Move them again. And again, the first time when I did this, you can see I only had 6, and you can tell I have it a little imperfect there in the center. Again, this is just for us to play with. Oh, I didn't duplicate it again, did I? That would surely help. Dupe. There we go. Drag that down. Okay, now we have 6 little dots. Merge those layers. Now, looking at this, it feels a little tiny to me. So I'm going to Control T. And you guessed it, we're going to make these just that little bit bigger. Okay. And move those again, just so it's still on the page. Okay, drag it down just that little bit. There we go. Enter to lock it in place. Layer, layer style, drop shadow. And you can do, of course, more than one drop shadow. Just be sure to check your sizes and not add, but just change numbers. There we go. And again, I'm going to do a little bit with bevel and emboss just to give it a little bit of a standout. Now you can change the angle that the bevel and emboss comes on. You can also change it for your drop shadow. Again, just depending on where you want that to be. Play with it, have fun. And just like moving any image, we would be able to just drag and drop this wherever we want it on here. I say because of what we've got already, this really doesn't go with it. But again, this is a concept and you just learned something new. You can also do this with line segments. You can combine the two. It's limitless according to your imagination. To be fair, I've seen this technique done a lot by Sizzle. She does it a great deal better than I do. But again, play with it until you have it where you want it. Thank you so much. Please let me know if you have any questions, and if you think of a better way to do this, please tell me.